Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Maggie. It's nice to meet you. Hope you have a coffee, a tea, a drink, whatever, because today we're talking about 2025 goals. I was never somebody that really set goals. Well, let's say I stopped setting goals when I was probably about 17 or 16. So it's been a while since I've set some goals because I never achieved them. So I was just setting myself up for failure, I felt like. So this year is the first time in a while I'm setting goals for myself. I think it's a path that leads you to a better future when you set like low goals. I don't think that you should set goals that are unachievable in a year. Like, I want to be rich. Okay, in a year it's highly unlikely you're gonna get rich in a year. But I think you should set realistic goals that you are likely to achieve. So I have different categories for my goals. I have it on my laptop, right? So I'm just gonna set her over here. For my goals. So it's health and wellness, life, reading, and money. So I have a few for health and wellness. And the first one is exercise at least twice a week, right? I get in a rut with exercising and I don't want to do it. I think we all can kind of get to that point, but I think exercising, like when I do, I feel 10 times better. I feel happier, I feel healthier. So why wouldn't I do it? So this year, I'm not going to focus on trying to hit the gym 7 days a week. No, I'm going to try at least twice a week, but I'm going to really try to push myself. Because I know like on the days I don't want to go to the gym, that I don't push myself. I'm just like, oh, whatever, knowing I can do more weight, knowing I can do more reps, and I still just, I don't. So I want to push myself with the gym. Next is eat healthier, more balanced meals. So I am prone to have one too many girl dinners, so I don't want to do that anymore. Every once in a while is fine, but I need to have at least 2 meals a day that are healthy, and by healthy I mean balanced, like there's more than pasta or bread, because I think that I know how to cook. I'm just a lazy cook, so I don't like to cook things that take forever. So if I don't know what to make and there's cereal, I'm gonna eat cereal over a balanced meal just because I don't want to cook anything. And next is take vitamins. Like, I don't want to take vitamins that I don't need or anything like that, but I'm very prone to getting sick, and I've been sick a few times since I moved to Ohio, and so I'm gonna try and make it more regular to take probiotics and vitamin C. Those are the only two that I really take nowadays, so I don't really think I should take any other vitamins unless like I consult with a doctor and see like if I'm low in anything, then I would like add like vitamin B12 or like iron and stuff like that, you know? So next is reading. I'm one of those people, I set a reading goal and I'm okay if I don't read that set amount of books. However, I just like having that like challenge kind of, you know? I like pushing myself on that front. So my reading goal this year is 50. I just want to read 50 books, and as of right now, I think I'm pretty good, which I don't have a full-time job yet, so it'll be a little bit more difficult later, like once I start working full-time, 40 hours a week. My latest read was by Emily Henry. She's one of my new favorite romance authors. It was Book Lovers, and I cried, I sobbed, I love it. So my Goodreads, I do have a Goodreads. I believe it's Maggles Reads, but I'll have to double check that and I'll put it on the screen. I want to write more Goodreads reviews this year too. A lot of times I just review it by stars, but I want to actually take some time and like put thought into what I want to say, in hopes that like one day if somebody's looking at the reviews trying to figure out like if they should read a book or not, like maybe they'll look at mine and be like, oh wow, that's a great review, and then they'll read it. That's so dumb, but that's what I want. And then next for my reading is, I don't want to zoom through books. I feel like a lot of times I read books super fast. The quantity of books doesn't matter to me anymore. It's quality. I want to read good quality books rather than reading 100 books this year. I don't know if I'm a fast or slow reader. I think if I'm really in a book, I can be a fast reader. And if it's like the intro of a book, I'm more of a slow reader. And then I'm also doing a reading journal this year. I'm gonna be making a video on it. I haven't finished my reading journal yet, so I want to fill out my entire reading journal this year. I don't have a good track with journals. I normally start them and then I don't ever finish them, but this year is the year I'm finishing one. This is my last one, and it's don't buy any more books until I've read what I have, right? I have a bad habit of, I think we all do, of buying books and you don't even have room on your current shelves, or you haven't even read, like, your TBR is like 2 carts long of books. So I want to read everything that I have, and then I will buy more books. And even then, I want to use like library books more. And my next section is life. So I want to go out more. And by that, I don't necessarily mean I want, oh my gosh, you can see my Hello Kitty pajamas. That's so embarrassing. But by go out more, I don't mean like go out and spend money, like go out to Target. Like I want to go out to parks, and I want to go and just see what's around me. Because I did just move, but I've been so anxious about being here and driving and stuff that I haven't really enjoyed my time here yet. Like, obviously I enjoyed being with my boyfriend and not being long distance anymore, but I want to enjoy the things around me a lot more, right? So I would like to go out and try different restaurants every now and again, and go to parks and just see what's around, like go to cities that are surrounding where I live. And then I also I want to sit in the sun in the summer. I am very pale, if you have not noticed, and whether or not that's a good thing, I have no idea, but I want to go swim this summer, and I want to be outside in the summer. I want to garden and that kind of stuff. So I am very excited because Ohio is not like Georgia. I can't just go outside every day no matter what, because in Georgia it's like hot pretty much all the time. And then I also want to try and have more of a positive mindset and focus on the good things that have happened rather than the bad. I will admit that I am more prone to focusing on the bad things, and I tend to overlook the good things. So I'm trying to flip that this year and focus on the good things rather than the bad things. And I hope it works. I hope my mindset is more of a positive one. I'm hoping that will improve my mental health. Next is get a job. I know that sounds very simple. However, I'm a recent college grad, and it has been very difficult for me to find a job. I don't know if it's because I just moved to a whole different state after I graduated or what, but I've been trying to find an office job for about 4 or 5 months now, and it's been very difficult because I don't have a lot of experience because I was in college. So I am hoping this year to get a job, full-time job, so that I can work. I know it sounds silly, but next I want to practice patience. I'm very impatient. I'm a impatient driver, like everything. I am learning to be more patient. Like, things are not that deep. So, and this next one is a little silly. It's get new glasses. My eyesight has gotten pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm going to this year hopefully get some more glasses, get my eyes checked, and yeah, because I have been struggling to see. Okay, and that's probably not what you want to hear, but yeah. I can very clearly tell my eyesight has been really bad recently, so get new glasses. And then lastly, on life, I want to take YouTube more seriously. In the past, I've always been like, oh, I want to start a YouTube channel. I think it'd be so fun, like that kind of stuff. And then I've uploaded 2 videos, and then I'm like, oh, well, never mind. I don't want to do it anymore, right? Well, this year, I'm going to take YouTube seriously for a year. I told myself for a year, if you take it seriously, see how you like it, then you can quit or you can keep going. So I'm already enjoying it. I've been doing it since last month, like I think officially last month. So I think that I am going to enjoy it. So yeah, I want to give myself this year to take that seriously. My last section is money. And this one's very short. I don't really have a lot to talk about for this one, but when I start working, I want to start saving 30% of my paycheck and just put into a savings account because I want to buy a house so bad. I am in my, like, I don't crave anything, okay, but to buy a house. I want to be a homeowner, okay? I don't want an apartment. I don't want, to rent or anything like that. I want to buy a house, which is kind of dangerous, okay? Because I know it comes with, like, a bunch of responsibilities and stuff. I literally sound like I'm wanting a child, okay? No, I want a house. When you go from living in an apartment for, like, 3 years by yourself to living with other people, even like when I live with my grandparents, it's difficult. It's hard to adjust. And that leads me to my next one, save for a house. So yeah, like I said, I want to save for a house in the future, and then with the money, practice a no buy month. I've seen a lot of people do this, like they'll only pay their bills, they won't buy anything like that isn't a necessity, which I want to try that out and see, because my boyfriend actually does that pretty often. Like when we don't go out, he won't really buy anything because it's not a necessity. So I want to practice that more often. And so next I'm going to talk about my mood board. I'm very new at making mood boards. I literally like don't know how to make them very well. So if you see mine and it's disgusting, ignore it. We'll just completely ignore it. So I've got it like off to the side. So I have a few quotes on mine. I have like in big letters 2025, right? Of course. And then I have good things are coming. Make yourself proud. A lot can happen in a year. Change is scary, but change is growth. Love that. And I intend to live, not just exist. I chose some quotes that I really like. Because in the past there have been years where I felt like I was just existing and not living. So I really like that quote. But yeah, all of these are some really good quotes that I'm trying to live by this year, you know? So as you can see, I have a bunch of stuff. Like I've got writing things because I do want to practice writing more. And then I have like a reading journal, baking, cooking. I've got, you know, coffee, reading, YouTube, like the YouTube plaque, and the gym, all that kind of stuff. Honestly, I think it looks pretty nice, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I think this year is a little basic. I don't think this year is anything too crazy. Like I'm not making any insane goals, so my mood board isn't like insane. But I think that this is a good start. You know, I wanna live a cozy little life now. I don't wanna do anything too crazy. If I can go on a vacation once, that would be awesome. So I want to read more, cook and bake, and make my own pickles, and focus on YouTube. That's pretty much it. So yeah, that is gonna be all for today's video. I think I covered everything, all of my goals and stuff. If you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe and like the video so that way I know you liked it. And thank you for watching. Bye.